Writing is an art that doesn't necessarily use the technology beyond that of a pencil and paper. But really, it's just the principle of the thing that matters. Take J.K. Rowling, for example. She used napkins in a coffee shop to write her first draft of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. But what would have happened if she had submitted the first copy of this in those napkins?
Organized. Yes. The instructions that
Organized. No.
Just like when you dress up to go in for a job interview, you want your manuscript to look as professional as possible. That's what printers and other software and technology help us out with.
For a writer, the internet is pretty much amazing. A great website for writers is oncewritten.com. It's geared towards new authors. There's a function on it where you can upload first chapters and excerpts. There's contests. It's really good, but you shouldn't spend all your time on it. There's better places on the internet.
Creative writing prompts are really helpful for easing writer's block. CreativeWritingPrompts.com is one of the more useful writing websites because all you have to do is scroll over one of these numbers and a prompt appears.
Now we get to some of my most favorite websites, fanfiction.net and fictionpress.com. Do you have a favorite movie or maybe a favorite book? I bet you someone out there has written fan fiction for it. That's stories written by fans and posted on the internet. Fanfiction.net is a great website for posting those fan fictions. It allows you to log in, that's my email, and you can choose a pen name. I chose Mormon Maiden as my pen name. You can upload your stories and people will review them if they're of the same fan of you. See, look, people like my stories and so they give me reviews. I've got one from Hope Forever and Tenyo and a Disappearing Girl. Fanfiction.net has a sister site called Fiction Press where you can upload your original fiction. Now, while these are very useful and both accounts are free, it's kind of bad because some of the people uploading on there are very novice and not everything is very good and quality writing. There are a lot of other websites that function a lot like fanfiction.net and Fiction Press. We've got fanstory.com, writelink.com, and writing.com. They each have the same review feature, but since they guarantee those reviews, there is a small fee that you have to pay if you want to post your writing. I would recommend just the free trial where you can only read because it's not really that necessary to pay for what you get reviewed on. Writer's Market is one of the most useful books for writers. It tells you when and where you want to market your production to. On the back cover, if you enter this keynote, you'll be able to unlock certain capabilities on the Writer's Market website that you wouldn't be able to normally. There's a lot of software that will help writers get motivated and keep writing their novels, like Storycraft 3.0, New Novelist, Story Pro. They're really useful at keeping them organized and knowing where to go next, but each program is pretty much like the next one, so you only need one, if any at all. Microsoft Word isn't the only word processor out there. There's Dartnotes and PolyEdit. My favorite, though, has to be Keynote. Keynote is my new best friend.
Hey! What about us?
Keynote functions like a tabbed notebook, except the tabs are up here. It allows you to have all your Word documents in this screen, and you can scroll down to different documents over here. It's really useful for keeping the chapters in line and organize how you're going to do things. I do not use Word anymore because everything I need is right here on Keynote. The goal of every writer is to be published along with all the big names. Technology can be a big factor in achieving that goal. Thanks for watching my Action Project presentation, and be on the lookout for me on Bookshelf soon.